Hello and welcome to my annual releasement ceremony, end of the year releasement ceremony. Kind of lost count what year this is. Maybe the 10th year. I totally lost count. I'll have to go back and check it out one day. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. If you didn't get to join us in person, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy this recording. I'm going to just do a couple minutes right now, and then we'll leave some more messages, like what we talked about and stuff at the end after we've done the meditation. I'll come back on and do a little bit more about what I've been getting about this whole releasement this year, and just the messages from the year, and what we're preparing ourselves for next year, and very exciting. And then we'll be doing our meditation. If you haven't already, it's a good time to write out your letter of releasement. And for me, it's like I love to start with gratitude, like gratitude for the whole year and everything that I've been through, through my journey, that I've learned, that I've grown from, all that it's brought into my life. And then I thank it for leaving. I'm so grateful, and I'm ready to let you go. And I'm letting that old story go. This year, I'm really focusing on realizing and knowing that it's a good time to let go of the old story, and I'm going to create a brand new story. And so I'm letting go, releasing tonight with using the energy of meditation of each other, and then the fire for the final purification of letting in, symbology of letting go of those patterns and everything that is no longer serving my highest good. Maybe it's just different thoughts that, fears that I hold on to, whether it's not being worthy, or of success, of love, of abundance, of, whatever it is for us, whether it's actually physical patterns, attachments to food, to people, to experiences, to drama. You can look at all these things that you've been conscious about and learning about this year, which we've been talking about throughout the year. And then now is a time where we can just say, you know what, I thank you so much, and I'm ready to let it go. and and then what we do is, sorry about that, call coming in, and then we can move on and release it into the fire. After we do our meditation, it kind of prepares ourselves for the deep layers or levels of releasement, and then we can let it go into the fire and then celebrate. And so I will be giving some messages very soon, and come back on with, first we'll do the meditation first, and we'll come back on with meditation. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, you're going to allow yourselves to get comfortable, and we're going to go ahead and start the meditation here in a minute. And we're going to just put the intention right off the bat that that we are safe, and only that which is for our highest good can come through. And with that, I call upon Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, Archangel Raphael, the healing angels, Uriel, Gabriel, Metatron, Shemel, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Buddha, Jesus, all of our ascended masters, angels that resonate with each one of you, our higher selves, future selves, divine design. Thank you for surrounding us and filling us with your presence, guidance, assistance, healing, and protection. Thank you for pouring your energy, guidance, and healing through us, through me, bringing through perfect energy for each person in this moment in time, in space, to assist us in releasing everything and anything that is no longer serving our highest good, anything that we're ready to let go of, anything that's not ours, with grace, ease, and joy. Thank you for the assistance in detaching from our old stories, the stories that we're ready to let go of, so we can be clear and open ourselves up for the new stories we wish to tell from this moment forward. We thank you for your love and your support. And then with that, we're just going to start taking some very deep cleansing breaths. With every breath that you take, you want to bring in the healing energy, and with every exhale, let go of anything that is no longer for your highest good. Just keep the cycle going as much as you can throughout the meditation. Again, deep breath in, bringing in the healing, peaceful light. And as you exhale, letting go of anything and everything that's no longer serving your highest good with grace, ease, and joy. And then you'll start to feel or notice or sense a beautiful iridescent white and golden light with your inhale. As you breathe in, and this light is just floating, flowing through your body. And just feel it very soothing, very light. Just releasing and relaxing, bringing about so much peace and healing. And as you exhale, just again letting go of anything else that's no longer serving you, any stress, any tension, worries, concerns, just letting it go now with grace, ease, and joy. And breathing again, you feel this light as it's pouring down through your head. Releasing and relaxing the back of your head. Letting any tension drain away. And it's moving into the front of your head. Where you feel it as it's soothing over any tension around your eyes, your jawbone. Just releasing very easily. Gently letting it go. Being replaced with this beautiful relaxation, peace, lightness. Breathing in again very deeply. Breathing in, feeling that light flowing down through your throat and your neck, releasing and clearing any blocks in speaking your truth or expressing yourself, or just letting it go with your exhale. Just allowing that golden iridescent light to take over, clear, soothe out any tension. Breathing in again, you feel it moving into your shoulders, where it's releasing any extra weight you're carrying in your shoulders. Releasing any bricks, letting go of the weight of your life, your family, the world, just exhaling it away with your breath, allowing the golden light to soothe over that area. You just feel all the tension release from your shoulders, and they feel so nice and light, relaxed. Letting go of all the burdens, knowing that you are safe and you are supported in all ways, always. That you can let them go with grace, ease, and joy. And then breathing in and just feel that light continuing to flow down your arms, to your hands, and your fingertips. Clearing away anything you've been holding on to. Any controls or fears, just exhaling them away very easily, gently. The arms feel so relaxed now and free and light. Now be aware of it as it's weaving down the front of your body. You feel the relaxation and the peace, the golden light just waving through the front of your body, through your chest and your abdomen, all of your organs, soothing over, balancing out, clearing any residual negative imbalance. Letting it go very easily with your exhale. Breathing in and out very deeply and slowly. With every breath, you're feeling more and more relaxed and at peace. Feel yourself merging deeper and deeper within yourself. And you'll notice and be aware of the light as it's waving down your spine, feel it rolling down your spine, releasing and relaxing every disc, spreading throughout every cell, every tissue, muscle throughout your back. It's relieving every ounce of stress, tension, fears, worries. Just allow it to drain away. Exhaling it, letting it go, and your back is feeling so good now. So light, free. And then you're reminded and you can affirm to yourself, I am safe. It is safe for me to trust the process of life. Life brings me only positive experiences. I am whole, perfect, complete, and healthy. My source comes from within. It's unlimited and ever-flowing. I am supported by the universe in all ways, always. And breathe it in and just feel it as it waves through your body, through every cell, every tissue. Just feel and allow that soothing light flow. Again, releasing and clearing anything that you're ready to let go of. Opening and expanding your cells, your body for more and more positive, peaceful energy. Trusting, soothing light. Reminding you that you are safe and you are at peace. In this very moment, all is well. Continue with deep cleansing breaths. Feel that light as it's pouring and flowing into your hips, restoring a perfect balance. And it's flowing down into your legs. You feel it flowing through your thighs, your knees, your calves, where it's releasing any blocks and moving forward fearlessly and freely, easily. It's opening you up. Feel the lightness, the healing, the relaxation. Moving into your feet, where it's letting go of all details. Let go of any worries or concerns over the details, knowing again that you are safe. It's safe for you to trust the process of life. You will get everything that you need to know in every moment that you need to know it. You can let go of all the rest. Surrender with grace, ease, and joy. And then just notice how peaceful you feel. How at ease, light. Just breathe in that unconditional love and support from the universe. And then just feel that light pouring out of your body and going down into Mother Earth through the soles of your feet. Pouring down, down, down into Mother Earth and spreading root like a tree of light. And then you can breathe back in through your feet. Bring up that energy, that divine energy of Mother Earth, that strength, that extraordinary beauty, and just breathe it in up through your body. Grounding through up your head and back out to the divine. And just be aware of yourself in this perfect balance with Mother Earth and the divine. Let's take a few seconds to notice how you feel. See what comes into your awareness. Continue with your breaths in and out. Bring your awareness to the center of your being, where you begin to see your crystal lotus appear. Brilliant, gorgeous flower, lotus, this crystal flower in your center. It's starting to rotate. From the tip of each petal, it's shooting out a beam of rainbow light. Breathe it in as you feel this rotating, getting faster, and eventually the entire lotus is rotating, and you feel this explosion of the rainbow light throughout your body, and it's spiraling through you and around you, making a shield or a bubble of light around you. We set the intention that only that which is for your highest good can come through. Let's breathe it in very deeply and let it go. You find yourself sitting in the center of this lotus, and this enormous beam of this rainbow light is pouring up through you, and it's spiraling and carrying you with it. And now you're flowing up and out of your body, flowing through the universe, and knowing that you are safe, completely safe. I'm carrying you again on a journey, the grid, the crystalline grids. Grids that connect with each one of us with our heart, our Merkaba energy. You'll notice off into the distance this brilliant light glowing so fiercely, and you're being drawn to this light. And you'll notice the grids, extraordinary beauty just emanating from this light. And you're being drawn right in. Just notice how you feel, what you see. Pay attention with all of your senses to what's being shared with you. And then you're being guided to a specific room where you notice many other beings of light are joining you. You may even see some familiar energies or faces. You're all being guided to walk through this door. And as you walk in, it's incredible. It's like a whole outside in this room of nature, filled with nature. You just smell all the beautiful, sweet smells of the flowers, the grass. You can feel the warmth of the sun upon your body. You can hear the stream trickling off in the distance. You can see or hear different animal beings that are joining us. You must take it in with all of your senses. You notice many beings of light gathering here, together in this moment in time. We've come together to share, connect, to assist each other to releasing anything that we're ready to let go of, our old stories, anything that's no longer serving our highest good. We're doing it together, knowing and taking on this excitement of the possibilities as we let all of this go. Knowing it, it's opening doors for us to be more ourselves, in tune with ourselves, with the planet, with each other, the flow of each and every moment. So just find yourself a very special space in this place where you're drawn to sit down or lay down. Maybe it's in the thick, lush green grass or against a tree. Maybe you notice some enormous crystals around that you're being drawn to. And it may be by yourself, or you may be drawn to be with part of your spirit family right next to them in that space. So just pay attention with all of your senses to where you go. Allow yourself to get comfortable in that space. We're going to go on a little journey while we're here. Looks like a little review of this last year of 2020. The different experiences and what it shared with us. Ups and downs. Just let go for a couple moments, knowing that you are safe and you are surrounded in unconditional love and support. And just let go and allow yourself to see and feel and notice everything that's being shared with you at this time. Just be willing to embrace everything that you see and feel. You know, if any emotions coming up, just notice them, embrace them. Everything that happened, whether it felt positive or negative or somewhere in between, was there for a reason this year. It was assisting us in this process and this time, prepare us for what's coming, prepare us for the new vibrations on this planet. And it was time to let go of so much without any judgment, just understanding that it's just time of change, transition, stepping in our power. And then you start to notice, if you haven't already, some of the gifts and the blessings that came about through these experiences of this last year. On a personal level, on a family level, a home level, work level, planetary level. Just let go for a moment again and just be open to see what's shared with you. You may even notice a word or words that is shared with you, or pictures. Let go and be open, receive with grace, ease, and joy. If you have any questions, you can ask. This time, and the guides, your higher self or future self will bring through some information for you. Continue your deep breathing and be open and receptive with all the answers, the information, whatever way it shows up. You know, they may be sharing with you some ideas of why all of this shifting and transitions have happened this year for you personally, maybe for the world as well, and what it's preparing you for. Take some deep breaths as you completely let go and be open and receptive to all that is shared with you without any judgment or expectations. Just let go and allow the energy to flow and to tell you its story. Share a story with you. So much potential and blessings coming your way. So it's just a year of going to the depth of your soul, of your being, to begin that process so that you may expand and have access to more of your full potential. The role that you're to play on this planet at this time. You have all the support you possibly could need to hold this space for you. Once again, I want you to take a moment to think about what you might have written on your letter. If you didn't write a letter, it's okay. Think about all the things, ideas, patterns, beliefs, stories that you might have been telling yourself that you're ready to let go of and that you're going to release into the fire tonight. And then you notice that a fire, very brilliant fire, appears. We're being gathered around the fire. I want to just take a moment to go over our list, what we're ready to release. This year, so much awareness has been shared about the stories that we've been telling each other, telling ourselves, patterns, habits, the choices that we've made that maybe were never our own, truly our own, but we chose them, and that's okay. But now we can choose something different if you desire. There's never been a more powerful time and a time where we have been so much supported to do this. Just take a look at your letter within. Any patterns or mistakes in thinking of fear of not being enough or of being too much, fear of abundance, of lack, of health, of love, receiving love, of being loved, being enough, not being enough, fear of losing, anything else that shows up for you. Let's allow it to surface. See it going into the letter. Any residuals, and you can even state that anything that you might not be thinking of that coming to you at this moment, anything that you are ready for your highest good to release with grace, ease, and joy, you thank it for going into this letter. We thank it for all that it brought to us, all that it taught us, all that it served us. And we now release it into the fire with grace, ease, and joy, and gratitude, and just let it go and see it purified in the fire and the flames. Extraordinary flames just purifying, clearing, and you can feel it at the same time. You can feel this vibration flowing through your body. Little bubbles that are moving and clearing and balancing. Just keep taking the very deep cleansing breaths in. Feel the healing energies just flowing through you with your inhale, and as you exhale, just letting them go. Breathing in again, just feeling all the healing colors flowing through your body. Assimilating, balancing anything that needs to be balanced. And As you exhale, just let go with grace, ease, and joy. Take a moment and be aware of everything that you feel, that you notice. And then you can step away from the fire, just letting it all go. One more deep breath in. And then exhale any residuals from your body into the fire and letting it go. And then just feel this golden confetti fall upon you. It's like a magical thick confetti. It's got all the different colors within this golden color. And it's just soothing throughout your body, storing and balancing, assimilating into the energies. Just breathe it in as it goes from your head to your toes. It feels amazing. You can feel that expansion happening within your being, your mind, your energy, your body. You can just get a feeling or a glimpse of the extraordinary, unlimited blessings that are on the way, the opportunities. New story is you. It's ready to unfold. Just breathe it in with grace, ease, and joy and gratitude. And exhale and let it go. Breathing in again, feeling those energies flowing through you. Exhaling and letting it go. You just start focusing on your heart. You can just feel this immense gratitude that is expanding in your heart center with unconditional love and joy and peace, passion and compassion and balance. Feel it flooding out of your heart area, throughout your body, going throughout this special magical place that we're in, really encompassing all the beings within the space, going out throughout the grid, and let's see it going around and embracing Mother Earth. Throughout Mother Earth, the lands of Mother Earth, for all the people, our loved ones, friends, family, animals. Feel it spiraling and flowing through Mother Earth. This immense gratitude and unconditional love and support and joy, oneness. And then feel it expand out of Mother Earth, out into the universe, the stars, the planets, encompassing the grids. But it's all one light. It's extraordinary, omnipresent light. Just breathe it in and fill it to every ounce of your energy, your cells, your tissue, your organs, emotional body, energetic body, balancing your chakras. Breathe it in and out, and notice anything that it shares with you. You just feel that vibration, how light and elevated it is, and how free you feel, how joyful, filled with inspiration and passion. Bring your awareness to that room again, and you see all the nature that is embracing you and all the beings. And just pay attention if you notice to talk to anybody else that you come across in this place, as we're very slowly starting to we make our way towards the door out of this place, just again, notice if there's any natural connections with different beings there. Everyone feeling in this incredible light, ready to take this back with you and share it from this moment forward. Just by being ourselves, just by being who you truly are, that is how you share this. You best share this from being in the moment, in the flow, centered in unconditional love and light. And then you feel yourself leaving that room, knowing you can come back here any time that you want. And you're walking, floating through the grid, and it's carrying you, this energy is just kind of carrying you away and floating you back to the beam of rainbow light. And you're floating back through this multitude of colors. You're just breathing it in as they're flowing through you, continuing the assimilation process. The transition from letting go of the old story to expanding and opening into the new. They're just carrying you very lovingly, soothing, peacefully back to your body. You're taking some very deep cleansing breaths as you feel yourself going back into your own center, into your lotus, breathing in deeply, feeling that expansion, that bubble of light fully engulfing you, embracing you. Again, setting the intention that only that which is for your highest good can come through. And then you bring your awareness with another deep breath into your physical body, into the here and the now, and you can feel your arms and your legs, moving your hands and your feet, being that very present in this moment, feeling so wonderful, filled with relaxation and peace and trust, hope and faith, knowing that everything is in perfect divine order and timing. And you will be guided to everything you need to know or do in each and every moment. And it is safe for you now to just let go and be who you are, who you want to be. And just take a few more deep breaths as you fully allow yourself to come back. The here, the now, your body. Breathing the white light through the top of your head, flowing down through your body, down your legs, at the soles of your feet, on your arms, at the palms of your hands, and at the base of your tailbone and foot, going down, down, down into Mother Earth, and spreading roots like a tree, completely grounding you back into this moment, the here and the now, to wherever you're sitting or laying. And we're already bringing you to this place where you're so ready to now, on this physical level, also release your letter into the fire, knowing it's time and you're safe to do this. And you're ready for that next stage of your life, of your journey. As we're joining in this new vibration and foundation with the planet. As the basis of unconditional love and light. Living out in this world of polarities in the here and the now. What an extraordinary journey we have ahead of us. So just take a moment, again, as we're ending this meditation, to just allow yourself to assimilate the energies and take a drink of water if you need, and then we'll come back and see how everyone's doing and if there's something that you'd like to share. Hello, welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed the meditation. I just got back in, I'm still warming up. Went out to do put our papers and letters in the fire. And here in Washington, it's pretty cold. It's in the 30s and it was pouring. And so we had to be creative and have our fire under our canopy. But it was perfect. And just warming up, like I said. And so excited. We had a really good circle tonight, and just be able to come together and talk about, you know, releasing and what we're releasing, and the importance of it, and how for me this year is like, every year I've been doing the releasement ceremonies for, I don't know, maybe 10 years now. And I love it every end of the year. It just kind of helps me to, take in all that's happened through the year, and then, you know, um, come together, to just gather my thoughts about what I learned, what, maybe what growth has happened. Sometimes we even forget about things, right? And then I can let it go, let pieces of parts of, parts that really weren't me, let them go so I can get closer to who I am. And so for the new year, each new year, well, this year, like I was saying, it's like very intensified. It's like me times three, a normal even releasement year, because it was such a big year. Like the planet's vibration changed so drastically this year, and it's something we've been preparing for. Like my guides have been talking to me about this for a very long time. I just didn't know exactly when it was going to hit or how, and talking about all the systems crumbling and all this time is going to come. And so it happened this year, and basically the way I see it is that it was helping to bring anything that was no longer in alignment with the new vibration, which is all this darkness within us, because a lot of our in the box, training, which many of us were good students of, taught us, more to try to control everything, to be in fear, and to be in the flow, and to kind of molded us to be a certain way, and make different choices. And a lot of times those choices were against who we truly are. And so, in these times, in this whole year, it was in order to make change into this new foundation that we're creating, which is all about being in the flow, all about coming from the heart, being authentic, your authentic, unique piece of the puzzle here to play. Well, we have to be in alignment with that vibration, and that's a higher vibration. And so to do that, we have to uncover the dark or the out of balance vibrations that's within us. And I'm not saying the dark, we're living in the land of polarity here on the earth plane, and so we're never going to have just all light or all dark, but we want to balance it out. And so in the old in the box training, we were taught to hide all that stuff, to bury it, and so we didn't want to look at it, and so you didn't want to see that it's there. And it was always easier a lot of times for people to see it in other people, because you weren't looking at it yourself, your own shadows or darkness. And so it can only go so far. Well, this year, with the changes that the planet made, it forced all of this up. It's forcing, that's why it looks so crazy this year, is it was forcing all of that shadow or imbalances to come up so we could embrace it, and now we can bring balance to it. And so that is why we're seeing so much happening this year, and why for me the end of this year is even that much more powerful, because it was dealing with so much depth this year. And I feel that, and I'm sure you do too. And and even it was a lot of ups and downs, but every time I was very conscious of what was happening, and I knew it was like taking me through deeper layers of myself, helping me to shed the parts of me that were not really me. I was a really good student of the in the box training, and so I wanted to be a good girl, and I took on a lot of things and behaviors and patterns and mistakes and thinking that were me away from my authentic self. And so little by little, I've been working towards coming back to that, like many of us. And so this year was a huge assistance in like letting that go and really getting to know me. And this year also, the break in the way things played out this year gave a lot of people that opportunity to learn more about yourself. What are your joys? What are you grateful for? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Like, it doesn't matter who you've been up until now. It's a new day. And so we have these opportunities. And so this year, coming into this releasement ceremony, that's one of the things I'm really, really conscious of, is now I get to take that, and I can say, I'm going to let this old story go. And that's what I did in my releasement letter. It was, I'm letting go of this old story that Carolyn in that old story, that a lot of it wasn't really truthfully me. It was what I embraced or who I was in each moment. but it wasn't authentic to me. If that makes any sense. And so I said, I'm so grateful for all this, for what I've learned, what I've grown from this, and now I'm ready to let this go. And now I'm ready to open up more of my full potential into following my heart, being in the flow, and to what that brings, a more balanced life in this, as much as we can in this earth existence or this plane, and I'm ready to play. And so that's some of the stuff that we were talking about tonight, and how, you know, in the meditation, it was like helping us connect with each other, hold that space for each other so that we can go to those deeper levels of releasement if you choose, and also to expansion, to go to this place of expansion. Now we're ready for the higher vibrating energies to move through us, where our bodies, you know, got to assimilate to those energies as well. And so it helps. The more care we take of ourselves, the better care we take of ourselves, the easier and the more it helps us. And so that's, you know, again, self-care is so important. And, you know, that's with our food. You know, for me, I'm moving more and more to a diet of whole food, you know, and cleaning up the diet, and for me, I haven't had a choice, and so it just keeps helping me. But I'm getting older and feeling better, you know, and so that's been really awesome. And then it's, you know, doing all of the things, finding what our balance with rest is, and what our balance with our, you know, our emotional, you know, outlets, and our creative outlets, and, you know, and learning how to set healthy boundaries. And I know that for me and many of us too, that was a tough one, because we were not always good at that. And so anyway, a lot of really great things are coming out and now preparing us for this new year. And the big key is living in the moment, and this is definitely not something that we're taught to do. And so new foundation, that's what it's all about. It's like being like nature. I've been talking about this whole year. It's learning to live authentically in the moment. And that means you don't know how the whole plans are going to lay out. Like we just have some situation even here at my house that we've been working with, and we're all playing with these new concepts, because from the old ways that we're used to doing things, we want to have all the details, and like we need this detail from this person, and we can't make this choice before this happens, and vice, you know, it just goes all over in these circles. And yet in the new foundation, it's saying, well, you just have to stay in the moment and follow the flow. So it's very interesting to see how these things play out, and where it takes us. And that it always takes us to a much better place from what I see. Like things can happen in a way more magical way, in a more way of blessings, way more blessings in disguise that we realize. Because when we get out of the way and we open up to the unlimited possibilities, instead of the little possibilities that we've stuck from that box thinking that we had, because that's all we knew. And so that is a practice, the whole new foundation. It's all about living in the moment. And it doesn't mean you don't do anything. Means that you learn how to stay tuned in with your body, you learn how to stay grounded and listen, and you follow the flow, and the flow will guide you to what step you need to take in each moment. And then in a sense, it's amazing because it relieves you of all the stress of having to know how to make decisions, having to know what to do, worrying about it. Because if we just have, you know, believe in the affirmations that we share, like we shared in the meditation, is I am safe, I trust the process of life. Life brings me positive experiences. I'm whole, perfect, complete, and healthy. Everything's in perfect divine order and timing. I'm supported by the universe and always. My source comes from within. If you believe these things, then everything, and you have to believe that everything that's happening is happening for a reason. And that includes everything that happened this year. It had to play out the way it played out, and it happened for a reason. It taught us something, it guided us somewhere. It's helping us make the changes that are necessary to open up this other place that we want to move to, and this other space that we want to move to. And so it's this whole, you know, cycle that we're learning, this whole dynamic of trusting and surrendering and following that flow. And it's pretty awesome. And that's what this whole next year I feel like it's going to be about. But I feel like it's a really empowering year. It's a very exciting year, so many opportunities, because as people are coming into the space, more and more people are getting in tune with who they are and their hearts. And that opens the door for so many possibilities, unlimited possibilities. And it helps us tap into more of our full potential. Now we get to share that with the world. We get to tap into that, express it in our lives, and then that will draw to us more of what we want in our lives. And then again, we're sharing the gifts with the world. And so how awesome is that? Like, that's just incredible. What an extraordinary place to be. an extraordinary time that we're in. It really is. And I send so much love and hugs and blessings to those who have been going through a challenging time. And I know we've all had our ups and downs. I really do. Even in my darkest or, challenging moments, there's still a part of me that understands that there's a reason for all of this and that it's leading me somewhere. And so I do my best to embrace that and to trust the process. And whether it's even with the death and things like that, is I know it's hard for us because we miss the people and we love them. We don't want people to leave, but we also know that everybody has their own timing. Everything has its own timing, and that's not up to us. It is not up to us. And we don't know what someone else is here to experience. And so part of the new foundation is also, as we fully embrace ourselves, we also have to give that space to embrace everybody too as their authentic self, which means their authentic self and our authentic selves might be living completely different journeys, or living something similar but see it completely different, and we want to give space for that and be okay with that. So we're letting go in the fire tonight and letting go of a lot of that separation and division, and so that we can come back together, and even through our differences and our sameness, and so it's just this process, and that opens up a really beautiful world for us to live in. And so now it's just practicing and getting ourselves in alignment with those ideas, with those thoughts, and in this pattern, so that can manifest in our world. And it's already underway. I believe it's already happened, if you will. And so now we're just kind of catching up with the energy. And so anyway, oh my gosh, so exciting. So that is it for tonight. There's so much more we can talk about, which maybe in the next circles, which leads me to, so first of all, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for the meditation, for joining us for the meditation. You can do it anytime. It'll be on my website in a little while. And that brings me to my website. It's thelabyrinthoflife.com. And you can go back on my store page. There is tons, and they're up there for free. There is a donation button if you feel guided. You're more than welcome, and be really appreciative of any donations that you feel guided to leave. But there's all the past meditations that I've done. If you haven't checked out the one I did it was a very special one for the Sacred Circle on December 21st, for the solstice and for stepping into the Aquarius age, that is on there too, but along with all the other meditations I've done through the last few years. And you can go in and you can actually listen to the whole talk before and after. A lot of times I do messages before and after the meditation, and then the meditation, or you can just scan, scroll up to the actual meditation, or just the messages. And all of that is on my website. There's other information. There's also an event page that shows the different events I'll be doing. Coming up on January 7th, instead of doing a normal circle on that day, I am going to be part of my friend's reading round robin event, and that has been a blast. And so I'll be putting out links on my Facebook and stuff soon for that. And if you want to join us for that, I think it's at 6:30. Yeah, 2.5 hours, and it's like a nominal fee. I think it's $20 or plus, and you get on and you get many readings from a bunch of us readers. So I'm one of the readers, and so there's about 7 to 9 of us, and we spend the 2 hours rotating people and doing readings. It's just a lot of fun, and so you can join us for that. And then on the 8th, it'll be a Friday night instead of Thursday night. I'll be doing my next circle, so that will be our first circle of the new year, and that should be interesting because there's supposed to be still a lot of changes happening in our world from now until that next week. So we'll probably have a lot more to talk about. See how the new year went, and how the releasement went for everybody, and how everyone's feeling, and the excitement buzzing in the air. And so that's all on my website. You can catch other little messages that I give on YouTube. You can like and subscribe. That would help my channel grow. It's very baby stages right now, and that's just under my name, Carolyn Kaufman. Carolyn with a C, Kaufman with a K. And of course, you can find me on Facebook, and I'm on the other social media, the new ones. I'm just Paula and MeWe. It is. I'm just barely getting out there. So eventually, you can find me there, and then down the line, I'll be putting more stuff up there too. And anyway, much love and hugs to you. You can see again more information on my website about my private services. I do offer one-on-one sessions or group things. I'm an intuitive life coach, and so I help work with people, empower, help them work with the transitions. I help children, families, everything. So that's where a lot of my joy really is. And I also do artwork. Been sharing my artwork lately, so you can find links to all that on my website as well. Again, it's the labyrinthoflife.com. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Happy New Year to you all. May this be just an amazingly blessed, very special new year for all of us. And much love and hugs to you. See you again soon.